and those that you want. Yeah. After you hear this presentation today, I don't think I'll never ever have to say that again. So, um, please, we'll go ahead and get started in a couple of minutes. Sherwin, do you have some music for me? Sherwin, can you hear me? Okay, let me get you on mute.
Hey, Grace.
How are
Yes,
you?
I'm good. Don't have anything queued up at this point in time, but give
All
me a
right.
couple minutes. I'll find something. I'll
All
find something
right.
for you.
Thank you. Okay.
Grace, you want me to play something now?
Yes, that'll be good. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Hope you like this one.
Might have to stop the recording, Grace.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for that. I believe that our presenters are here and ready to as they say, expand your minds. Some people may say blow your minds, but they're going to definitely open your eyes to a great opportunity that you've been hearing about. And so, without further ado, I believe, Chantel, you are here. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is such great pleasure for me to have the privilege of introducing this remarkable young lady, Chantel. She is a passionate catalyst for change with a story that dances through adversity and resilience. Through her employment with a media company that transformed her life forever when they sent her to an assignment in South Africa. There, she spent the next 27 years giving voice to the voiceless. Chantel is a member of the financial freedom team that grew to a 25 million person strength within 3 years. She knows this business and understands this business. And she too believes in team. That is, together, everyone achieves their strength, their dream, their meaning. So please help me to bring Chantel forward to be able to present to you this remarkable opportunity along with our CEO. You know him. He needs really no introduction. This remarkable young man has been chasing his dream since he was 17 years of age. When somebody says that I'm mentored, this is my mentor, one of the most important ingredients in being a mentee is to listen. He did, he has applied what he has learned, and he has come here to share that with us. Please go ahead and put your seatbelt on right now, because what you're going to hear this evening is in short of a miracle. Please allow me, share with me, help me to bring forward Chantal and Chavez. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody now.
Hi, Grace.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good, good. Chantal, you presenting?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I have different instructions.
Okay.
So we are going to do this as a dance, Chavez,
Uh-huh.
because I believe that is a part that you want to present, and you want me to. You take the lead. I will try to
Come
go
on.
with the flow with you. So
You guys are now trained. You guys understand how product works, and you have used more than me. So, this is good. So let's see. So today we are going to introduce what we have for the community as the offering, what we were calling Christmas present. This is it. Today we are officially explaining Boomerang to the community, which is again a blessing and would change number of lives. And it will not only just give you financial achievements or financial uh, amenities, but also it will give you a great understanding, deep understanding about the market, about the behavior of the market, as to how market performs when it goes bullish. So you will observe, because you will be very closely dealing with the current cutthroat competition of the market, and we will leverage the same. So Chantal, let's present the screen and show everyone Boomerang.
Mhm.
okay, give me 1 second. You want me to show the dep, or do you want me to show you the presentation?
The deck.
The push deck. Okay.
The deck.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I said dep.
You
Okay.
thought that.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
It's not a time for DAP. Tomorrow we
No,
will.
no. Sorry. Accents in every country, in every world.
Yeah.
You want this one?
This one, right? Perfect. So you can see on the screen Boomerang, which is saying a zero collateral AI arbitrage protocol, which is powered by OpenAI, Bard, Gemini. These are the AI platforms that are partnering with us to train, to help, to foster better arbitrage opportunities with Boomerang. So Boomerang AI is a fascinating concept that combines elements of artificial intelligence, zero collateral flash loans, and arbitrage trading. So before starting, let us understand what is arbitrage. Arbitrage is simply, selling or buying or selling of any commodity in any part of the world, and basically taking leverage of the market manipulation. So sometimes, I know it sounds really complex. Let me break it down in a very simple term. Uh, Basically, when you have the opportunity to buy something at certain price, and there is also the chance where you can sell the same thing in a different market or to different person at a different price. So the margin or the difference that you make is what we call arbitrage. So arbitrage is legal in all jurisdictions, in all kind of commodities. So what we are going to do is we are going to process, or we are going to engage in activity that is arbitrage. So now you must be thinking, when I say arbitrage, you imagine that you need to buy something and sell something, right? And you keep the difference. But in this case, to execute that transaction in buying or selling some commodity, some asset, particularly crypto assets, right? You need funds, you need money, you need capital, you need liquidity to execute that function. Certain amount of tokens, let's say Matic, wrapped Matic is being sold at certain decentralized exchange at some other price, and on maybe a centralized exchange at different price. So what you can do is you can buy some Matic where it is cheaper and sell it where it is high. So the difference you can make is arbitrage. But for arbitrage, you need money, you need liquidity. What we have done is created an AI tool that gives you opportunity to borrow flash loans. You don't have to bring money from your pocket to execute a trade in arbitrage. What you can do is you can borrow a flash loan. Well, you personally cannot borrow because it needs a valid smart contract that allows the smart contract to borrow a flash loan within the time of a single transaction. Before the next block is created in the blockchain, you borrow some amount of money as a flash loan and you return before the next block is created, and you pay a little interest on that is 0.05%, which is nothing. So we built a smart contract that enables you to borrow up to $3 million. So this is the representation of flash loan with arbitrage. So you go on our platform, Boomerang, you avail a flash loan in one click, 10 Ethereum, let's say. And what AI will do is AI will go, it will run all its algorithms, it will find out where Ethereum is undervalued, and you buy from the undervalued decentralized exchange, and then AI checks the other DEX, the different aggregators, and finds out where it is overvalued, and it buys from there. So either buy or sell or buy. But in that process, when we borrowed 10 Ethereum, we sold 10 Ethereum worth of assets in much greater cost. That means we ended up making 11 Ethereum. And the 1 Ethereum, that is the profit, that is the difference, stays in your wallet. So Boomerang does not even require you to withdraw your funds. The profit remains in your wallet. Once you execute, you click, you borrow a flash loan, you execute transaction, selecting pairs that we suggest you to. You don't have to go outside and find out of 1.5 million pairs on Uniswap. AI Boomerang is doing that for you. And once it fetches the market opportunities, that is the pairs which are profitable right now at that instant, you type the amount you want to borrow, and you select the pair, you click execute, and the trade is executed within seconds. And the commission or the difference lies in your wallet. You just have to keep the gas fee of couple of cents to execute the transaction. All right, let's see. So there were some, so many problems, so many challenges in this industry. Basically, when it comes to arbitrage, where will you bring the capital from? Right? Arbitrage requires capital. Defining the arbitrage strategy. Let's say we give you capital, we give you money. Where will you take the money to? Where will you buy something? Where will you sell something? You don't know. So there must be a strategy. Even if you have money, you can spend on 10 different things. If you don't know how to utilize the money, where to spend, where to save, you can't do anything. Okay. And then third thing is smart contract development that common people cannot do. Integration with DeFi protocols. This requires script, rigorous testing and back testing, deployment and monitoring, risk management framework. You build a smart contract, somebody goes inside the smart contract and steals your money. As simple as that. Continuous improvement and adaptability. Identifying profitable opportunities. This is what Boomerang does. And the best, understanding market inefficiencies, identifying undervalued assets, exploiting market mispricing, understanding market inefficiencies, exploiting market mispricing. So what we are doing is the Boomerang AI is basically exploiting the market mispricing. Somewhere Bitcoin is sold at some, let's say $42,000, and some other place it is 41,990. So there is $10 of difference. That's where the arbitrage opportunity arrives. But where will you find that? And then you have to evaluate risk and reward. You have to make data-driven decision making. Boomerang AI does that for you. So if you try to even execute a trade that is not going to make you profits, it will certainly say your transaction is aborted because this trade is not a profitable trade. It never lets you execute a trade that is in loss. It is just like you are sitting on a poker table and you got a lot of chips to play with, and then someone is giving you tips. Someone is telling you,
same start with 3,000 pockets. But
so someone is giving you advice also that do not play this move. This is you are going to make loss. So would you not like to play in that casino where you have tons of chips to play with and someone is guiding you that do not play any uh, uh, you know uh, game if you think, or if I'm telling you that this is going to make you loss. So this sounds really, really unrealistic. I understand. So that is why. So Chantal, let's scroll down and then I will explain this. Okay, this is how Boomerang looks from inside. We will show tomorrow. Okay, keep scrolling.
Do you want to show something about this, or do you want to just leave it for tomorrow?
Leave it for tomorrow. Okay, these are the solutions that Boomerang has brought. We will circulate this pitch deck in the groups, so you will get it. Okay, top pair suggestions. We will show benefits. Okay, all right. So I think that's it. Let's start with you, Chantal. So I know everything that I talked about right now sounds unrealistic. it looks like, you know, it is too good to be true thing, right? What do
No,
you think? How was your experience when we explained it to you for the first time as the group of trainers, when I addressed that this is what we have, this is what we have built? How did you feel? And then when you got your hands on it today, you made bunch of transactions without putting your money in, and you made some profits that stayed. You didn't even have to execute a withdrawal for yourself. So how did you feel? What was the difference from that day today? I want to know.
When you talked about it, I was like, this is impossible. I have been looking for a way of helping my community, but also I love developing projects. So a way of not having to put your house or any collateral away to get funding, a flash loan where you are not having to bring your wealth, but where you are recognized. That in itself was something that brought tears to my eyes, because marginalized communities cannot bring big assets. So the fact that this is for absolutely everybody, that for me was like, I need to see it. Well, this afternoon I saw it. And I was like, whoa. And it is so simple. It is so simple. It is for my family. My son is in the States. He loves music. You know how artists are. They had times that they are in a great demand, and then they need to do something else. He can do this. I have another son that wants to go to university. So it is like giving peace of mind to my family, that there is always a way of fulfilling your dreams if you're open to it. And for me, that's who you are, Chavez. It is fantastic. I've had mentors. I have had people who inspired the world in me, but I've never had a 28-year-old man that has so much wisdom and so much creativity and so much abundance and generosity to the community as you. So that's how I feel.
Thank you, Chantal. Let's hear from more people, because I may sound really, really unrealistic to you till now. Even when you will see us giving you a demonstration, then also you will find it really unrealistic. So today we will take more testimonies, not testimonies, but real life experience from our trainers who were learning for weeks just because of you, to make sure that you all understand we do not do the same thing, that we impose complex technology on the community at once, and we do not teach you. So the goal is to break it down in a very simple way, and that I could do uh, you know just because of these trainers, these people, these 40 people from different parts of the world. They helped me a lot, and now it is going to be there, simpler for you. Coach Fiana.
Thank you so much, Chavez. Okay, I've calmed down since the first Zoom when we talked about it. I'm going to say this. I don't know Chinese, but I know cha-ching. That's all I'm going to say. This is definitely a cha-ching. When I first heard you talk about it, I'm an affiliate marketer. I'm a network marketer, 20 plus years. One of the companies that I was a part of, their product was definitely trading in the Forex. So we would pay almost $300 a month, every single month, to be able to follow these individuals that would give us trading ideas, right? We could copy and paste. They were the experts. We're learning from them. But I'm going to tell you, first of all, $300 a month, plus you still had to come up with money to trade. And if you didn't have a lot, which we didn't, then you were literally just doing little bits. And most of the time, the market would come and then it would swing, and then there went your whole savings, right? So Chavez, when I heard that and I go, what would it be like? Because we did finally have somebody in my Polynesian community, after 6 months of losing and losing and losing, her husband makes good money. She finally made $31,000 within a 3-hour period. When I took a look, when you said this is what I tell people. First, you give the test, and then you have a testimony. For all of us, we tested it this morning, and now we all have a testimony. And I'm blown away that within 15 minutes, I mean, it's small kind to some of the others, but to me, just my mind started to roll. I was able, small ones, right? $80 in 15 minutes. Somebody tell me where you can go in and make $80 in 15 minutes. Most people don't even make that in an hour, much less in a day. And Chavez, that's what you brought in here. The beauty of all this, when I look at it, right? My son, he's expensive. When I say expensive, children have dreams. But what do we, as the hardest thing as a parent, is we say no because we can't afford it. It's not in the budget. It is not in the budget. Whew, okay, I'm going to try not. For the first time, we don't have to say no more. We could really, because that's all money is, you guys. It's just a means. It's a tool to able to help our children really develop this intuitive mind, such as Chavez, right? The creative, intuitive minds that we all have deep down inside, but because we don't have time, and it takes money to really develop some of that. That's what I'm saying, Chavez, is the quality of lives that will be transformed because of what you created here blows my mind. For the first time ever in 20 plus years, I can say everybody who joins me in this will win. Will win. And that to me is the difference of this and anything else. And like I said, I always talk about the OPI, the OPM, and the OPE, something we do in network marketing, other people's idea, right? Boomerang is someone else's idea. It's Chavez's idea, not mine, not Chantel's, right? It's Chavez's. Other people's money, the flash loan, are you serious? 300 times of what I have that allows me to do so much more, allows my reach to go further. Now I can have the experiences I desire to have in life. I can make the changes I need to make in my life so the quality of living is better. And more importantly, is the contribution that I want to give to those around me. I can now do that because of this, what you created, Chavez, right? And then the OPE, which is other people's efforts. It is a tool. Have your brain relax for the first time, right? Instead of stressing. We all know stress kills people faster than any disease does. But now we can relax because it's click, right? And I always say this, if it's a profit, it'll accept it. If it's a loss, it's gonna reject it. How much more at peace can we be, right? So I told my son, look, you're gonna be chiming in, you're going to pay for what you do, right? So now we're teaching our children how to be responsible money-wise. And so, Chavez, I could go on forever. I could talk stories, which I'm going to my community because I'm here in the States. And something about us and, culturally is you don't just marry a girl, you marry her whole entire family. You don't just marry a guy, you marry his whole entire family and sometimes the village from where he comes from. So now we have something that we can empower everybody, to be able to do that. And I'm not going to be an outlaw anymore. I'm going to be an in-law because people are going to love me because I'm bringing value to the family because of you, Chavez. So thank you for your persistence, for your vision, right? And for believing for all of us when we couldn't see it. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry, I could go on forever, but I love you for forever. Your name, your mind is going down in my family history books because my family's lives will be changed because of you. So thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach Fiana. Go ahead, Chavez. You
Okay,
want to
let's
say
have
something?
Carl. Carl, I
Yeah.
want to hear from
All
you.
right. Okay.
Hi there. Yeah, give me some warning next time, like you didn't do this morning.
Mhm.
I was just updating a bit of spreadsheet information now that the coin has gone way past $87. Well, I was actually hoping Pascal would go before me again, because his little bit this morning was so on point. So I will defer that to him. But as I said this morning, and I didn't say it as eloquently as I would like, because I'm not a presenter like Chantel and Coach. I'm a geek. I've been a geek for over 40 years. I've seen technology, which is what Pascal was talking about, evolve, grow. I've seen killer apps, killer products come and go, replaced by even better products and apps. We're at the Everest, if you like, of a killer product. This is going to just get rid of everything below it. Whether it gets beaten someday, we don't know. We certainly expect it's going to get copied, because it has got everything about it that we need. All I can say is, people, it's not going to be there tomorrow. We're going to keep doing these little presentations, demonstrations. It'll roll out, patience, but the wait will be well and truly worth it.
Carl, thank you so much. You've heard from our chief tech. And if this man knows technology like nobody else's business, I think he's taught a couple of things to Chavez, right? Just one or two things shared with him, okay? But this is absolutely amazing. Let's hear from Pascal.
Wow. Thanks, Carl, for introducing me. What a great presentation between the two of you, Chantal and Chavez. It's been almost 2 weeks now since we first heard about Boomerang. At the time, it didn't even have a name. And I was lucky and honored to be, amongst the few that Chavez had handpicked to work with him and test this thing. At first, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it, just like, coming out of the VHS, movie, whatever it was called, cassette or whatever you want to call them at the time, telling me that, hey, in a few years, you'll be watching movies from a disc, some kind of disc. It was just too futuristic, especially because I had tried arbitrage before and I had bluntly failed, losing money. And I'm sure many of you have gone through the same journey. So to me, it was like, come on, Chavez. Why, it was like so many people with a lot of money have tried to do this. You can't tell me just like that, after all the time you spending on Bitcoin code and all the other projects, that you also had time to develop something that so many other people had failed to do. But I must admit that Chavez kept telling us throughout the time that I have bigger things coming. Just trust me and wait. And, after listening to him and after what I was able to witness myself today, it just made me think of when Steve Jobs announced the iPod and then the iPhone. I don't know if you know what it feels like. Technology is really going, like, it's taking exponential speed right now. Like, by the time we even know that something is coming, it's already obsolete because the next big thing is coming. And we've seen Netflix, right? We've seen Netflix put Blockbuster out of business. We've seen so many big names at their time, right? Our proud Canadian BlackBerry was one of them. We've seen BlackBerry go down in less than a few months, maybe, a year, for Android and iPhone. You may not believe what we tell you, even though Chavez has said it and now we're saying it, it is still too good to be true. There are things that if you don't live through them yourself, if you don't experience them, it's so hard to believe. But what I've seen today with my own eyes, clicking myself through it, is a dream come true for so many, especially for those that are always on the side because they don't have, that little capital to start with. I'm thinking here about all those people from developing countries that never have enough to even start some of these projects, like playing on an even field, because that's what this is. This is going to even up the field for everybody, not just those who have a lot of money to be able to buy themselves some algo trading things or buy themselves very expensive tools that they could use to make money on the market. This is going to be for you and I, for people in Africa, for people in Latin America, for people in Asia, for everybody who is able to hold a computer or down the road a phone in their hand to make money pretty much out of thin air. So that is what I experienced today, and that is what I was able to do on my own. And whatever you get right into your MetaMask without the need to ask for withdrawal from anybody. Chavez, I told you earlier today, we are writing history. We are writing history, and there will be a before Boomerang and an after Boomerang time. Mark my words. So thank you, and thank you everyone, all the other trainers, for allowing me to be part of this history in the making. Thank you.
Thank you, Pascal.
Pascal, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Grace.
Pascal, I don't think that anyone could have described that more eloquently than you. And with your background and experience, that says a lot. Pascal is just a wonderful, wonderful trainer, and he sees the future, and he has done the history. Let us hear from Kate.
I actually think Chavez was about to say something. Did you want to speak, Chavez, or?
Yes, definitely. Pascal, I feel proud of myself today. Thank you.
So yeah, as Pascal was saying, we first came across this 2 and a bit weeks ago. It didn't have a name. There were sort of some ideas maybe that we could help name it. I think it's a perfect name because we borrow a flash loan and within a block that's gone back again. And that's the whole, premise of a boomerang. You throw the stick and it comes back to you straight away. Well, if you throw it correctly, it comes back to you. But, I spoke with a number of the other trainers in the early on when we first heard about the concept. And, a lot of us were we were actually very kind of skeptical about it. And it sounded like it was too good to be true. But we said, you know what? It does sound like it's too good to be true. But imagine if that is, if it is real, if it is true, if this is what's going to be able to happen. Imagine, and even just saying that now, I give myself goosebumps again because we experienced it. For me, it was last night. I'm not sure how I slept after our meeting last night when we all got to do our first trades. I haven't gone crazy in trading because I actually really want to do lots of trades, live trades, showing people. But, I've done a couple of trades in the platform. I can see how it works. It's so exciting. People are it's worth getting trained up. It's worth making yourself knowledgeable about the coins, the different tokens that are out there, what's stable, what's not, and getting yourself ready for when you get to go and start doing it yourself. I think a really important time. We've been poor Chavez, we've been at him, and Powell, we've been at them and at them and at them. When are you going to whitelist us? When are you going to whitelist us? Come on, let us get, we just want to get on there. We just want to play, you know, we just want to get on and do it. But it's actually been really good because everybody's had the time. The trainers have had the time to actually understand. I think if we had have been, you know, if the concept was thrown at us and we were put onto it and whitelisted straight away, it wouldn't have the same effect. We wouldn't understand it as well. So I think the fact that this is the way we're doing it for the community as well, you're going to see it in action. You're going to see it in action more than we saw it in action. And just to learn all the ins and outs of it as well. And then once you get your access on the 1st of March, it's, you know, you're just not going to look back. So, yeah, that's just my little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is a lot of it, Kate. And coming from you, it is exceptional. Thank you so much for sharing those words with us. More very, very accurate words, and you'll see a lot of excitement in this. Let us hear from Brent.
My goodness, after all that I've heard from each of the ones before me, I'm speechless. There isn't anything else to say. I'm just sitting here taking it all in. My part of my why and involvement in this project really has to do with individuals that have been in other projects before and the success that they hope to have so that they could create the legacies for their families for each generation and each generation and each generation just were not realized. And when you are leading the charge and that is not realized, you take it in, you live it, because you want for their success. And in over the years, there have been times when it's been joyous, but then there have also been times when it's been painful. When we started down this journey, I was very slow with the process, and I was slow with the process because my belief system was weak. And it was weak because it had been just tattered over and over and again. And so the individuals that I was with, the trainers that I was with, I didn't share that part of me with them. As this project is coming to fruition, that hope that David had us listen to a video, that hope is incrementally being rejuvenated. And that part is what I want to bring to all of you, is that Chavez has brought back hope. And the beauty of that hope, I remember there's a gentleman that Chavez and I both know that said to him, "Young man, you did it right. Yeah, you did it right. You put it on the blockchain. You did these kind of things." And so what I like to leave everybody with that this project does for me personally, and I am enthusiastic to share. I will start my trading tomorrow, and I want to be able to bring them evidence. And it's the 3 R's, that we recoup whatever is out there that we felt we lost. We recover, and then we get a chance to restore our lives. And that's what I see that this project is doing, or will certainly do for my community, and it will do for many others' community that has had those experiences. Recoup, recover, and restore so that we can pass it on to the next generation. And if we've done it right, then guess what? They will have their dues to pay, but it won't be the same as what we experienced. And to all of my colleagues, I thank you for walking the journey with me. To Chavez, you the man, and I appreciate you.
I really
Thank
appreciate you guys for believing in what I have been, presenting or bringing, because it is really, really important. It is really important to understand what we kind of experience, which is real, is kind of difficult. It, if it is not real, then it is very easy, right? So what we are doing is, with the approach to make it run for generations, Brent. You said it correct. And the engines that we are designing in this ecosystem are going to last so long. That's why it is difficult to put all of them together in different roles. We are doing it. And I can say proudly that BTC20 Smart Chain will host Boomerang token. So the project is really aspirational. This is a breakthrough. And this token will be listed on BTC20 Smart Chain. And this is a Binance listed product already. When the investors, when the VCs, when the incubators, they will hear about this, they will understand it, they will get to know about Boomerang, then it will be like, let me,
Got her.
okay.
Okay.
Got them also.
Got it.
So when these VCs, when these investors, when these people with big money, they will get to hear about Boomerang, they would want to put money in it. They would want to buy the ICO when we will roll out the ICO. And you guys just wait and watch what kind of tokenomics have been, put together for Boomerang. It will disrupt the industry. I love to call it a money-making disruptive machine that is going to definitely change lives, change the way you perceive the market. You will be so ready before the bull run with money, with intelligence, with understanding to jump into it. And everything, every inch of this ecosystem will be flourished in the upcoming bull run. That's my promise. So I will keep my promise. I have kept my promises in front of you all. And just wait and watch. Just follow what we are bringing. So next we have, let me see. Oh, Billy's here. Billy, say something? Okay. Unmute you.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi,
Hi, Shabazz.
Shabazz.
Hello, Jen. How are you?
I'm
Hello, everyone. Yes, well, thank you so much, Chavez, and everyone else. And because of your true leadership, like I was telling my wife when I was driving here to see Jing, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's not about, oh, wow, he's doing a great thing. Oh, now he's not, what is he doing? It's about, do I really believe in Chavez since day one? Okay. The only thing in my experience, what I have observed and have seen what Chavez have done is incredible. I trust this man since the beginning. I told him one day he'll be a hero. And I mean it literally, right? So we just have to see how it is being transpired. And of course, it's not easy. No business is easy. I am so fortunate because the kind of money that we need to get involved in my personal experience in starting a business, it's not really big amount here. $1,000, $500. Yeah, for a lot of people, maybe, they're struggling. It's a lot of money, but it gives us the opportunity to be able to earn using technology, using his knowledge and whatever is out there that's available for us. And I follow Chavez because I know he's gonna do something really, really good and really big. And I did, you know. So when I saw this boomerang, it just blew me away because I have had some financial um, experience for like 35 years, licensed by the Fed here in the United States. And I did very, very well with that in my entire adult life. And here's how I would compare this. This is like, if not 1,000, at least 100 times better than what I used to do. Because this is seamless. This is like, you know, seconds, right? So if you ask me how excited I am, I think this is incredible, and I can foresee that the entire community would benefit from it. You know, so that being said, I think Chavez, I don't know how to describe what you have done. You know, you have to have a plan. You have to have a purpose. It's not like you're just doing it so everybody will be happy, or we can all make some money. I think there is a higher purpose in terms of why this is happening. And I don't think I can ever see anything like this again ever in my lifetime. Nobody is just going to come to you and say, here, you make the money, I'll help you. Okay. But this is what I'm doing. I'm out here, you know, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I only slept anyway, but it's because my purpose is to help the other people who are struggling in life, right? So that's where I'm focused at. My focus is helping the children who don't have families, you know, that are very, very, they're indigenous people that I wanted to, because I used to do that a lot, and I want to be able to continue to do that, you know. So and I thank you so much, Chavez, and I know there's a lot more to come. And thank you everyone, all the people from Chantal, Piana, and you know, Pascal and Carl, and thank you so much because of your leadership. I've learned a lot from all of you. Okay, so again, thank you so much for everything. And by the way, Jing is here. We're working hard to get this thing going. We have a lot of these slides and PowerPoint already translated into Chinese.
Great.
Yeah.
He
Amazing.
works so hard. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat.
I'm trying to
And
copy.
he almost work almost 24 hours a day. Yeah,
It's okay.
he works so hard. Thanks.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait until he gets full-time on Boomerang.
Yes, I'm a full-time in too, okay? Me and my husband and my son, we work 24 hours, 8 hours per person, okay?
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
She went to Dubai.
Oh,
Jenny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's from Macau.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so
You.
much. Okay. Who do
Thank
we have next?
Me.
Okay, Grace, yes.
Well, this, as you can see, has become a family affair. This is we are all Satoshi. We are a caring community. Chavez took this community to heart, and he promised a Christmas present that you are going to be able to use because over and over again, because he keeps on giving. What you have heard here is generational wealth is going to happen. Generational wealth, now it is very possible for ordinary people just like you and me. It is no longer for the super rich. The education that we have undergone, the things that we have learned is incredible. It's incredible. Those of who have had the experience, Carl, Pascal, they can tell you the number of years and hours of education that they have undergone in order to be able to really, truly appreciate the education that we have and to reach this point. This product has now become a simplified way of, as everybody has described here, a money-making machine. We look forward to being able to introduce it to you fully. We're just telling you about it now. This is a mere introduction. It's tantalizing. You want to know more. You come back tomorrow, you will see a demonstration. We will be here. You will see it for yourselves, and you are going to say, wow, Chavez, you have delivered. These people, these very talented people, Chantel, Coach Fiona, Carl, Pascal, Kate, Brent, Billy, they really do have something to be proud of. And what they're talking about is incredible. We thought it was incredible, but it is real. And you will see that very shortly. Congratulations to all of you that are here, and keep an open mind. And for all of you who are interested in the success, your success will be this company's success, will be your children's success. Generational wealth is at your fingertips. Thank you. Chavez?
Thank you, Grace. Well, I think after hearing this, after hearing the testimonies, not testimony, but the experiences of them getting their hands on the tool for just couple of hours, right? They kind of freaked out when someone, so it's all about finding the price differences in the market. And so Carlos made 1000x in one transaction. So it's all about the market. It's all about the tool that you have in your hand that can do anything, right? So you feel powerful. So tomorrow we will show you the real power. You will witness. And as these trainers are excited, you will be, because last couple of weeks, we are training, we are talking to each other every day. Sometimes we had a gap. And then, in all these processes, they were like so desperate. Come on, when are you whitelisting us? When are you giving us ability to test this? We don't believe it. It's like, come on, upsetting us. So that kind of feeling was there, but we trained, we gave them entire, medicine properly with adequate amount of doses. And in the end, when they got their hands on, now they feel more confident because they understand the concept behind it, the basics, the ability of the AI, what it can potentially bring. So they understand it now. So we are ready in every way. We have trainers, we have tested the product, we are delivering the product before we start to sell it. And these are the examples that I want to set in the market. Not just within you and me, we are a family. No, I'm talking about the market. This is the, I will be so proud to announce that this community is a launch pad, which is kind of testing various things together. We are creating new technology. We are creating new trends. We are setting up benchmarks. So many people tried to create another Bitcoin. Were they successful? No. They are Solana. They are Bitcoin Cash. Has their tech ever been delivered? No. Go watch Solana. Solana never delivered the tech yet. We have delivered the product, and then we will ask you to understand it and then go and play with it. So the way to bring these opportunities will get more and more impressive with time. I'm learning a lot from my experiences, from your experiences, and definitely this is not the last. There will be many more, so many more, because I know to basically find the appropriate landing on different taste buds from different. This is why there are different types of foods, right? Nobody can eat the same thing every day, right? So we will do the same thing. We will create. We are also Satoshi, a great multi-cuisine, flavorful food joint that will satiate the taste buds of different people, different parts of the community, different parts of the world, different types of cultures. Maybe some people do not like gambling. They will never get their hands on Boomerang. I mean, they will, because it's like making money. They won't tell you, but they will go and sign up. So it is very enticing to the gamblers, to the people who sit in online casinos, in physical casinos. They like to bet. Here you're not making any loss. It's like seamless, smooth. When we first tested, when we uh, started running the scripts, algorithms for the testing into various dexes, and we were manually witnessing the transaction executed within one transaction hash. We were blown away that what have we done here? We couldn't believe that this can be put together. So it is just like the cell phones. The cameras used to be separate, the stereo used to be separate, and the different features used to be separately consumed. And then camera, stereo, everything put together, the ability to call people, the ability to email people, consolidated in one device that is handy. That is Boomerang. That gives you ability to borrow, that tells you that do this, you will make money. And when you make money, you don't have to ask your money from anyone, not even the platform. It just stays in your wallet because it's the commission that you have made in the open market. That's it. So I'll not explain more about it. Tomorrow is the day. So we are giving you a quick teaser today, explaining you this is what we have. And tomorrow in the US prime time, we will, along with all the trainers, we will demonstrate that this thing is real. I know you still can't believe it. Stay the same, please. Till tomorrow, we'll be here. We'll show you how it works. And it works, really works. So,
Chavez,
Mhm.
you just stole my thunder then. All you people out there who are still hearing this is too good to be true, just think on this story. IBM PC. It was an idea. It didn't work. It couldn't work because the technology didn't exist. But IBM wanted to build a computer with off-the-shelf components. They didn't exist. Intel came to the party and started building better and faster integrated circuits. Then motherboards, then disk drives. Suddenly, IBM had the components. All they had to do was pull them together. You heard Pascal say that other platforms have tried to do this, but they didn't have the components. The components have now come to life. The two big ones are AI. Now, that's a buzzword, but it's been in evolution for over a decade. We've heard the concept from years ago, but it's only come to realization recently. The same with flash loans. That's come to fruition because of all the other components. And what's been done here is simply the product pulls them all together at the right time. That's it.
Thank you, Carl. And you dropped the mic. So let's see tomorrow, and we will witness together. Nothing more to say. We will meet each other tomorrow, and we will show you how it looks like. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry, there will be breakout rooms from tomorrow. Today, we are just giving you time to go and sleep with this thought and come back and witness what we have told you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
If anybody has an addictive behavior, you're going to really get addicted to this thing. So you wait till you go ahead and get your hands on it. Thank you all so much. Sherwin, do you have our song to be able to send us off? You have that queued up? I appreciate you going ahead and getting that ready.
Yes, okay. Just let me share it.
Okay, excellent. These are your trainers. Do not be afraid to talk to them, ask them questions. They will be training you soon, nearby team. Okay, so don't be afraid to use them. All right. Thank you.
All right. Somebody.
If you're looking for an opportunity to live life to the fullest and be free, if you're looking for an opportunity to achieve more than you've ever dreamed, don't let your doubt hinder your chance to grow. We brought you here because we want you to know there's so much more God wants your life to show. So shake off all the limits and give this a go. This ain't a sprint, it is a marathon. Winners never quit, gotta keep pressing on. There's no limit when you're a champion. We are all Satoshi. We all deserve to have a life that's free. If you got the nerve, I dare you to succeed. Stable that works with what you start to dream. We are all Satoshi. Satoshi. Yeah. Satoshi. Satoshi. We are all Satoshi. 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 We are all Satoshi.
Thank you. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you,
Thank
Chavez.
you.
Get some
Thank you,
rest.
Chavez.
Thank
Bye.
On and off,
Thank
Chavez.
you.
Anytime you need us.
Bye from Chavez. Bye bye.
Bye.